All right, we're back with another live stream. I'm a little early. I'm about 4 minutes early. I got my beer. Yes, I work banker's hours, and we're ready to do some HVAC talk. Let's do it. And I don't know why the YouTube doesn't tell me who's waiting, what's going on. I got my blue on 2.0 hat. What's up, Marcus? Working my banker's hours all the time, according to Joe Scherer. This should be fun if he gets on here. 10 to 2, Tuesday through Thursday is what I work. Today's Wednesday, so I work 10 to 2. Well, I'm doing okay. Hey, like I said in the videos, I'm just trying to get to vacation, let's be honest. And that's coming day after Halloween. So we'll do Halloween, and then we'll do Vegas, and that'll be the end of it. Then I got to really put my my working cap on and really work in November, December, January, and February. Weather permitting, because when it gets below 40, I don't work. That's a joke. But I'll work a lot this winter. Yeah, I make most of my money in 6 months out of the year, so that's what I'll do. You guys just happened to catch me when I was slowing down. Everybody got their cold beverage with them? Can't come in here, honey. Hold on, my daughter's coming in. Okay, well, you want me to turn the TV on? Give me a second, guy. Give me like 3 minutes.
I don't want Pac-Man.
Okay. Well, I'll just turn the TV on for you, okay? That's real good for live content, huh? That's what happens when you have a family, though. Firebird Mechanical. First day, 4-day cold snap it, working 3 20-hour days. How cold? How cold? We're just now, we're staying in the 50s now probably, and it's getting down in the 20s at night, but it's just as likely to be down to 45 at night right now. It's fall, so I think 70 degrees is probably done for this year. 60s, we'll probably still have a couple more of those. And I won't work 20 hours in one day. That ain't happening. Leave that to the younger people. And if you're 47 years old and you're working 20 hours in a day, you're not enjoying your life enough. I've worked every hour in a day a few times. Was not fun one bit. Oh, you guys can see my there we go. My $10 easy traps. Blue instead of red. I'm gonna install 2 of them tomorrow and see how it goes. They look and feel exactly like the name brand ones do. I'm 45, and unfortunately nobody believes in maintenance, so I get emergencies for 400 buildings. Yeah, I mean, if you're not the boss, that's what's going to happen to you. You know what they say though, you only have one person to blame if you're complaining about where you work. Oh, your owner operator. Well, yeah, but you still have yourself to blame because you took on the work, right? So I say no these days. I say no a lot. My first business up in Washington, all I did was say yes, and I ended up working all the time. Well, see, you're different than me. I don't want to do it. I can make plenty. I can make plenty of money not killing myself. Fire the less profitable jobs and take on the profitable ones. I gotcha. That's not what I wanted to do. I just kind of fell into it. But no, I love the work. You know, I wouldn't have done it for 30 years if I didn't love the work. But at some point you gotta stop doing that. Otherwise you're not gonna be worth a shit when you want to retire. You want to enjoy your retirement. And that's the truth. We're not superhuman. Definitely not superhuman. I'm just waiting for Joe and Ted and everybody to come on here and start talking shit. That'll be fun. But hey, good for you, man. If this is what you wanted to do since you were 7, and this is what you're doing, that's awesome. What, 38 years ago, you decided your dad must have been in HVAC or something. Otherwise, you wouldn't have known what it was. I didn't know what HVAC was until I went and worked for somebody. Plumbers. What region are you? You said you had your first cold snap, so I'm assuming you're in the northern tier somewhere. Hartford, Connecticut. Oh, you're up there in Steve Lab country. Lots of boilers, lots of I'm sure they still have oil heat up there too. We don't have a lot of oil here. It's a dying. I think I've ran into one person in 5 years that had oil over here. We're an electric company over here. It's Oregon, so you know you got to electrify for the politicians. Keep those wind farms happy, you know. No, it makes sense. Uh, Real good heat. You're never gonna. We do have lots of natural gas, just not in the county I'm in, and I'm pretty particular about how far I want to go Yeah, there's no thing there. Yeah, Ted, there's no such thing as electric cars unless you hook them up to a gas generator. We know it's all bullshit. Everybody knows it's all bullshit. Half banker's hours. Okay. I don't put all the hours I work on video. Just fossil fuel power. Yep. What do those electric cars do when there's a snowstorm that stops traffic? When they're sitting on the freeway. I don't want to be in an electric car when that happens. I watched them. I watched them build one of those charging stations, like the not the Tesla ones, but the other ones. And I know they were burying propane tanks underneath to keep those things going. I know damn well they were. I watched them. Drain line install well, it's better than a drain line cleaning and call it a day. How's it going, Fred? Joe voted for AOC. She's better seen than heard. Not that she's the hottest thing on the planet. Double day, finished by 2:30. Cool. Hey, I got a roof over my head. I got money in the bank, and I got checks uncashed. So I think I'm working enough. And I got beer in my lungs. Blocked all the Gamecocks. Finished the garage job. The garage job. The one that was a joke, Joe. Air in my lungs, beer in my lungs, beer in my stomach. Did you finish the? Oh, you're talking about the one with the humidifiers? Yeah, that's all done. They're good to go. I didn't get video. I told them they're weird people, so I just quit videoing in their house. I got done. They said they were going to mail me a check. They have blue signs in their yard. They wouldn't hand me a check while I was there. If that tells you anything. I don't respect them one bit because of what they're going who what. No, I shouldn't say who. I'll say what they're going to vote for. Could be the real Ted Cook. It could not. He's got like 20 different names on here, so tough to say. I only have one. Bark and bite. Where's I know where Ted's from. I think I know where Joe's from. Everybody, let's do a location check. Hey, if you're gonna say one and only, you should at least. I know where you're from, Ted. You should at least. You should at least spell his name right if you're gonna call him out. Bark and bite. What's your first name? Where are you from? I don't even know where. Yeah, I don't know where Joe. Oh, I think Joe's told me before, but I went in and out the other, like everything else. My brother's on here. That's Matthew there, the one and only. Yeah. Only mods and hosts can look up. I'm pretty sure that's Ted. That's his go-to avatar, and I know he's from South Carolina. If it's somebody else, I don't really care anyway. You guys should start buying these traps back here. They're like $10 a piece. You can save a bunch of money on your consumables. I'm gonna buy all the cheap shit off Amazon because I'm tired of paying Johnstone and Gensco prices with when they give me poor service. I can order shit off Supply House and Supply House and Amazon. I get good service. I can get it next day easily. My brother's asking if there's any hot women in here. Well, there's only one person in here that's got long hair, so that'd be the one you want, Matt. Learned my lesson with the Amazon circular coupling sleeves. Never again. Well, you find out what works. I learned my lesson ordering up a bunch of 2-hole clamps off of Amazon. The galvanized 2-hole clamps, and they were basically tinfoil, but the price was good. I ordered up these things right here, and you can't tell the difference other than the fact that it's blue instead of red. I was actually impressed. It depends where you install them. I mean, obviously, if it's in a place where it's going to sweat, then put a little insul tube on it. Insulate it up real good. But I like being able to know if I got a trap that needs to be cleaned out by just looking at the clear spot. Switch. They do have them with the float switch. They have a bunch. So just go on and search Easy Trap on Amazon, and a bunch of stuff will pop up, and they're carbon copies of the crap that you get from your distributor, and they're $5 to $10 cheaper or more on average. Yeah, they have basically the same lineup that your distributor will have. Silly toys, but I know a lot of reputable companies that use them, and they don't have any issues, including myself. I've never had an issue with an Easy Trap. And if I have a trap that's clogged, it's easy to see. If your attic reaches 130 degrees and you feel it's going to sweat, then wrap it. Our attics reach that here too. We get up to 110, 115 degrees. Not the humidity, but the caps warp. Yeah, that might be. I mean, we use the speedy channel and stuff. It's on the warm side of the house or the hot side of the house. It warps too. Plastic will warp. You have a point, Ted. I'll give that to you. But our attics get that hot. I've never had an issue with them, and I've gone back on jobs from 10 years ago, and the Easy Trap was fine. I know a lot of big companies around here that install them on every job, and they're doing just fine. Yeah, I know. Marcus, the guy that was on here before us, thinks they crack. I've never had one crack. Okay, I've installed. I bet you in my career I've installed 1,000 of them, and I've never had one crack that I know of. I know we can't be the same. I get it. If you want to build them with PVC pipe and 90s and put your own T's and caps in, that's cool too. I used to do that before I learned about those, and I worked for somebody a long time ago that wanted us to put them on every job, and we never had any problems. Yeah, Mark has seen them crack. That's what he said earlier. I've never had one crack. Is what it is. Hacks use traps. Yeah, Joe must be on something. He wants to be negative about the whole thing. That's fine. Go ahead, man. Ain't gonna bother me one bit. Banker's hours. The joke about banker's hours is Tuesday through Thursday, 10 to 2. I mean, the bottom line is everybody does things different throughout the region, the country, or the world, Earth for that matter. You guys are nothing compared to the guys on the HVAC forums. Those guys will argue whether or not the sky is blue. And I'm sure you guys would too. At least a couple of you that I know about. We're still going back and forth on that mansion. It's not really a mansion. I just called it that. It's just a stupid house. They obviously when they designed that house, they designed the mechanicals after, and uh, you'd have to be there to know how shitty it is. Somebody scabbed a rooftop unit on it to try to get it more heating and cooling. It still doesn't work. Z-Man. What's up, guys? Oh, look, Ted's gonna start calling out how many people are in here. Like I give a shit. I'm just having fun talking about stuff, but you guys want to talk about drama instead of talking about actual HVAC most of the time. But I get it. Bunch of either pothead. I know who Z-Man is. He's on the pro forums. It's either a bunch of alcoholics or former alcoholics, or drug addicts or former drug addicts. Let's call it what it is. Don't tell me how to be, Ted. You're not my boss. I'm the one that's doing this live stream. Good for you, Ted. That's good. I'm glad you are. What made you want to be sober? Do you have a problem? I was not counting the numbers in a bad way. This is kind of like texting, unless you're talking back to me on the phone, it comes out the wrong way. We all get it. Let's be honest. Since the inception of texting and stuff like this, people fight more than they would unless they were face to face. That's the damn truth. I'm not being defensive, but you come off that way, and I won't. But you do say some stupid stuff sometimes, and I do too. And let's just say let's call it even, Steven. I may or I may not. I would be your hero. See, then you say stuff like that, and I just want to tell you to go away. Nothing better than a cold beer though in the evening after you worked a long day like me. 3 hours. Three hours of hard work and 3 hours of drinking a day. That's perfect. I don't even know who John HVAC is. Who is John HVAC? Yeah, I think he was on here last time I was on here, but you know, can't remember everybody. You guys know what was his name? Oh, the guy that I think his name on YouTube now is Nothing to It But to Do It. I know he got himself in a heap of trouble. Some of his things he was saying online. One of the choir boys, huh? Oh, cool. One of those kind of guys. Any truck drivers? Slinging milk? I don't even know what one of the choir boys means. Yeah, go Seahawks, not Gamecocks. Comfort Medic HVAC says, nah, I don't have my license. CDL. Matt, do you still have your CDL? I don't know how long it takes to expire. It's been a while. Seahawks didn't just beat the Broncos. You guys got annihilated, but that was years ago. I don't like to talk about the past. That's you guys got our Oregon Ducks quarterback. Game was staged. A lot of them are. Is this your brother that helps you? He hasn't in a while. Hey, Comfort Medic, are you a Z Man from the pro forums? Best defenses of all time. Well, yeah, it was. On our way to being that again. Thank you very much. Oh, so, what's your first name, Comfort? So I can call you by your first name, Comfort Medic. I don't like calling people by their avatar or their screen name. It's dumb. Matt, name the Matt, name the starting defense for the whatever year that was, 2014 Seattle Seahawks. Nice to meet you, Isaiah. Just so you guys know, I'll be back out on that remodel job tomorrow, and I'm going to work probably about 4 or 5 hours on that job. I got other things I got to do too, though. It's not my full day, like Joe would believe. I'll probably be on the site about 8 o'clock tomorrow. Work till about 2. I got to lay the electrician out because the electricians don't know that much. He'll make mistakes if I'm not there. Chair's not very comfortable. Only one like, too, guys. Come on, hit that like button back there. Or down there, wherever it is. It's up here on my screen. And share. Oh, somebody did. Wait. Up there somewhere. Thanks, guys. I'd laugh my ass off if Mikey Pipes got in here and Steve Lab, but they're probably in bed. Surprised Ted isn't. I think it's probably past Ted's bedtime. Of course, I'm sure he gets up and starts about 10. Ted, yeah. So that's not the real Ted that's in here, huh? Yeah. Is that Ted's son? He's already 50. Yeah, Mike's in for a real rude awakening when he goes down there and can't get the same price for a condensing boiler, which they don't need down there anyway. That's gonna be heat pump country for him with no backup heat strips. If it gets too cold at night, they'll just put on an electric blanket. Same holds true for Ohio that doesn't need a condensing boiler. Just a heat pump with no. You need backup heat strips there. It gets cold enough there. Oh, about how much you can make. I get it. Yeah, the old Rust Belt. But But the property values aren't as high. The cost of living's not as high. Johnny Sunshine. I don't know if that's not Johnny Sunshine. I'm Johnny Sunshine, but I don't have any CPVC in my shop, so to install some plumbing. We bought a condo on the Gold Coast for $56K. Property values are definitely different. I'm not. Like I said, I got nothing against Ted at all, guys. You're misreading that. But he has said some weird stuff to me, and that's all I'm going to say. Never spoken to him personally on the phone or anything. It's all via this stuff and text messages. So just I don't care. I don't know if I got more subs from what. You know, you don't know where you get your subs from. You get them from videos. The videos will tell you, and your shorts. You get it. It only tells you how many subscribers you got from, you know, what video and what shorts. Maybe on lives. I don't know. Still don't know who this John guy is. CC, not John. Oh. Easy. I don't think these guys know how to be easy. Well, Ted probably wasn't back in the day. It's if you're a guy, it's better to be hard than easy, if you know what I mean. Starting to think CC is John. Who's are you not saying K? Oh, you're saying Casey. Casey might be Ted because he was singing Ted's praises. Hard to know around here. Ted is my uncle. Okay. Hey, these guys will fill my head with things, so it's up to you to clarify. I don't know anything. I'm out here. I'm way out here on the left coast. I don't know anything about all your guys' Midwest and East Coast drama you got going on. Don't know anything about it. Don't want to know anything about it. John's on the left coast. You, Joe, you talk like he's your uncle. CC the cat. If I thought I was related to Ted in any way, I'd go get a blood test. What is that? Yeah, I'd go on Maury Povich and see and do a blood test so Maury Povich can say I am not your nephew. And that would be the best day of my life if Maury told me that. Wouldn't that be the best day of your life, knowing that you weren't in any way blood related to Ted? Yeah, that just not knowing the truth. I might have to go get a blood test and find out. Maybe go on ancestry.com or something and see if I'm in any way related to that guy because now I'm scared. He sent Joe empty boxes. Earl Thomas, Richard Sherman, Cam Chancellor, Bobby Wagner, Brandon Browner, Chris Clemens, uh, Bruce Irvin. Right. Some point we are all related. I don't know about that. Now Matt's going to start with the old Seinfeld quotes. Sweet. Not going to stump me on that, or Breaking Bad, or Better Call Saul. Or Jaws, or The Shining, Alien, Aliens. Bring it on. This is supposed to be HVAC talk, though. I know you guys don't want to talk HVAC after you're done doing it. I get it. I like talking it. We can. I mean, obviously, we're talking about everything else but HVAC. So, whoever hasn't hit that like button, hit it. Okay, a guy named Fred. All right, now we're getting some questions here. So I just turned 47 about 2.5 weeks ago. And I've been doing this 30 years on my birthday. Actually, 30 years, 2 days before my birthday. First job I went out on was October 3rd of 1994. And how I got into it, I didn't try to get into it. I was doing, helping out my uncle. Matt knows this. He worked as a fleet mechanic at an HVAC, a larger HVAC company in Oregon. And I was helping him do auto mechanics. And then we got caught up. They didn't need me anymore, so they started pulling me out into the field. So that's how I got started, out in the field at the HVAC company that we were working at. Here, Matt will like this one. I'm going to be gone for about 45 seconds, guys. I got to go get rid of some Pepsi. That means go take a leak. Be right back. Don't leave. All right, we're back. So a future reference. Yeah, I know. It's some reason, Matt. It's doing the messages slow. So future reference, if I ever say I need to leave and go get rid of some Pepsi, it means I'm drinking beer and I have to go pee real quick. Good thing is that I have a bathroom real close by, i.e. water bottle, and I can get rid of what's in me. Where are you from, Fred? A guy named Fred. Where are you from, and what's your story? Can't see our blog posts. It's probably because you're on your phone, Matt. Oh, I'll show you the water bottle. It's not clear. I can tell you that. I'm a little dehydrated at the moment. I worked all day and had a few beers once I got home. I've been trying to drink water too. You know how it is, Joe. Keep hitting that like button, guys. Here we got lots of HVAC talk to do, even if you don't want to talk HVAC. Haven't heard from Ted. He's I know what he did. He took some sedatives. He's out, I'm sure. He has some dreams about unclogging drain lines. That's what gets him worked up. No, I didn't wash my hands. You kidding me? Do I need to wash my hands? You ever been camping? I do have hand sanitizer over here, but I didn't use it this time. I'm by myself. We're not going to get into politics on this, Matt. I mean, I think we pretty much know who's what around here. So I, for one, am not going to talk about it. I'll talk about everything else. Oh, yeah, it is. There's so much alcohol in my pee that it just washes everything away. Nothing like our oldest brother, though, or our father for that matter. Icky. Just a joke. All right, let's keep hitting that like button, share. I know everybody wants to talk HVAC around here. That's what I want to talk about, but nobody wants to. They want to talk about other stuff. That's fine. You guys want to talk entertainment, movies, same thing. Sports, relationships. We can talk about anything you want to talk about. Pick a topic. Your wife ain't giving you any. You got married and all of a sudden it wasn't happening anymore. Your right hand calloused up, you had to switch to your left, whatever it may be, guys, I'm here to help. Had to start using your foot, whatever it may be. Oh, I just lost a lot of people there. Yeah, I got about 16 minutes left. Let's see if we can hang on here for the final finish. Still never had that A2L talk we were going to have. You know what everybody's thoughts are on the A2L stuff. Do you feel like you need to change out your tools? Do you feel like you need to get some training? Freaked out when it went from R22 to 410A, and it wasn't that big of a deal. It really wasn't. I think this is the same thing. They try to scare you. I get the flyers from John Stone and Gensco in the mail. Phone calls tell me I need to go to this training and whatnot because they got this new flammable, dangerous refrigerant. I think it's just all bullshit. Honestly, it's complete bullshit. Yeah, it's not, man. It really isn't a big deal. Not, I mean, things are only as big as you make it, right? Just like the COVID stuff, which I don't want to get into that either, but I can count on two hands. I can count on two hands how many times I really gave a shit about wearing a mask. That's only when I went in the hospital for my daughter's doctor's appointments. Superior comfort. When is Bosch A2L? It's so the Bosch. You're talking about the cold climate stuff, and that's already populating on my Johnstone supply website. It's already up there, but the prices are outrageous just because it's something that I don't have a dealer agreement with yet, but it's starting to pop up on the site. So I think probably after the first of the year, it'll be up and running and it'll be distributed, like the stuff we're getting now. So if you read the fine print, it doesn't say that you have to get stuff. It says that it's recommended, recommended. So Unless somebody holds me down, kind of like the COVID shot makes me get the shot, I'm not going to do it. Yeah, those I haven't looked at the dimensions. I haven't looked at the dimensions of those the new Bosch. If it's nearly 5 feet tall, that's pretty crazy, especially in the HOAs. They're gonna have to build a fence, a barrier in front of those things. Good luck on that. Now that being said, even the old Carrier Infinities, Bryan Evolution units, I think even some of the Train stuff was already that tall before with the 410A. So really quiet though, but god darn. Same with the coil getting as tall as the furnaces now. And it's getting worse. I don't know what to tell you about that, Matt. I'm only seeing the messages as they come up on my screen. So I have no idea. What they need to do is not do the micro channels, of course, but they got to make those indoor coils shorter. And I feel bad for the guys in Midwest and back east that have to try to stack this stuff in a short basement. If you run into something in a closet, you're screwed. If I run across a system that's a gas furnace with a coil in a closet, I mean, I'm gonna have to tell them, sorry, ma'am, you're gonna have to relocate, or you're gonna have to switch to an air handler, and that's a problem too because the air handlers are 56 inches tall at a minimum because of the height of those damn coils in there. It's getting real tough to fit this crap in there. You can't tell somebody that they need to remodel their whole house because you need to change their HVAC system out. Gone are the days where they build homes with 10-foot ceilings. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Even in the garages, they're making the ceilings shorter. Pretty much screwed on the new construction homes. But that all goes back to me saying, "Hey, sorry, sir, I can't help you out the way you want," because some jackleg, some asshole will come in there and try to cram everything in there and then have static pressure issues, because he deadheaded a supply, or couldn't give them the return they needed just to get it in there. back when uh back when they were doing the huge I think it was back in, oh gosh, when was that? Early 2010s, somewhere in there. They were oversizing the coil, so you had to put a skinnier furnace on a larger coil, and then and you only had so much height, so you had to try to put that on a plenum that was shorter. Oh man, I'm changing those systems out left and right. Plug and burner, so they can get the airflow out of the furnace. They don't need the BTUs, but they need the blower that's in them. It's nuts out there. Granted, a lot of them are still running, but gosh, how much energy have they wasted? I just don't like the reams, Joe, because of the problems I've had with them. I've had no problem with the Bosch, and I stand by that. I've had no problems other than that one circuit board, and that was on a 15 SEER, which and if you call tech support, Bosch will overnight me any part I need. Any part I need. York's Matt's favorite unit because that's what he has on his house. It's been there for how many years? 2005. Boy, those guys really hacked in that install, but it's lasted 19 years. So it's not pretty, but it works, I guess. All that gas flex, all that CSST. Whew. I won't install that shit. What do you guys think about corrugated gas lines? I won't install it. I only install black iron on my jobs. All I'll install. If I have to put a gas flex to go into a fireplace or something, I sheathe it with metal. I don't trust that shit. I don't want to install a gas line that a nail can pierce. No goddamn way. I've said it a million times. All manufacturers suck. They all suck. So find where you get the best support from. I don't trust that Mega Press stuff. My last company I actually worked for, right when it came out, we were doing that, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't trust these. You can twist the fittings and stuff on something that could potentially blow your house up. I don't know. Tape and dope, good threads, black iron. I can sleep at night. I can, something mechanically sound. Daikin's requiring to install if you have 24-volt humidifier, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Joe, always the naysayer. Well, I don't want anything happening in the future where somebody's going to be able to pierce something that has gas in it. The people that love CSST the most are the ones that sell it. Why do they have these ridiculous accessories, all these nail guards and shit that comes with it? They know damn well that their ass has to be covered protecting that shit. Nope. I don't need all that with my black iron pipe. I don't need all these nail plates and shit, these special nail plates that are only for CSST. Nope. I'll just install my black iron. Good luck trying to drive a nail through that. Then I know for a fact my customer is never going to have any issues. Yeah, sure. Well, over here, if you're going to connect an appliance, you have to use one because of earthquakes. But that's not somewhere that's buried. I'm talking about like a black iron stub up for a fireplace that's behind the drywall or something through the cabinet, right? I shoot with electrical conduit because I don't want a chance of anything happening, rubbing out or whatever it may be. Maybe the customer changes their base trim or something. Just I don't want my stuff getting hit with anything. And you do you, I'll do me. You can install whatever you want. I didn't have when I was doing the black iron on this last big job I did. I wasn't doing the YouTube stuff yet. You'd have seen it. It was pretty cool. Everything, every inch of that gas line was black iron. It's beautiful the way they used to do it back in the day. Now it's just a idiot running a big pipe and then just a manifold with a bunch of flexible shit everywhere. It looks like shit, and I won't do that stuff. They even make those preformed manifolds for that gas tight or track pipe or whatever brand you're using. Bullshit. Not going to do it. All right, we got about 4 more minutes, and I'm going to get inside, and I got a phone call I got to make. Yes, I'm still working. Regardless of what Joe thinks. Probably going to crack one more of these beers, and I'm going to eat some dinner, and I'm going to go to bed. We go to bed about 8:30 every night. Dad life. I'm gonna go play some video games with my daughter before bedtime, probably. She's really into the Pac-Man. You guys just got on here. Hit that like. I don't know where the like button is on here. Down here. If you just joined, hit that like button real quick. You want to talk HVAC? We'll talk some more HVAC. I'll stay on longer if people get on and start asking questions. Superior. Well, it's probably going to be this spring, but man, I got to see how things go in the next couple months with the election and everything else to see if I really want to do it this year. If not, I might just expand my garage out some and do it that way. It'll be easier too because all the electrical and plumbing will be a lot easier. So I don't know. I'm kind of hemming and hawing. It's a great place up there. If you've seen my video where I showed you the flat spot that's up there, it'd be awesome. I have beautiful views up there, but I don't know. I got to see how the financials work out. If the economy booms in the next 6 months and things are awesome, then I'll do it. But to be honest, this last year's kind of been a killer as far as what the previous 2 years were. But still okay. I mean, I can't complain. All right, we're at 6:59. Things are thinning out. Thanks for everybody that watched this. I'm going to try to do these every Wednesday at 6 Pacific time and every Saturday. So Wednesdays and Saturdays, if I'm in town, I'll try to do them. Kind of keep the toxic people away. After a case of beer, this is my third beer. I'll try to do them every Wednesday and Saturday. Sorry, my brother's distracting me. And hopefully we can talk about more than just, well, if you guys want to talk about HVAC drama, we can do that too. But, we don't really know each other in person, most of us. I'm sure a couple of you guys have met each other. I'd rather just talk HVAC or whatever, sports, whatever, flips up your skirt. We can do that too. So, but I'm going to get back into my family and I'll see you guys on the next one, which will most likely be Saturday. My schedule is so weird that I don't think I can schedule them, the same every week, but I'll try. So thanks for watching, guys.